efficiency improvements are the government making to the road transport system?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, the government has announced major changes to the road user charges system which will simplify and modernise a key part of New Zealand's transport operation. Changing the definition of licence weights, removing supplementary licences, removing the confusing time licence system and simplifying the list of exempted vehicles will all reduce compliance costs and simplify administration processes for industry and government. This will reduce transport costs for our businesses and help making getting exports to markets cheaper.
Very good. Tim Macindoe.
What has been the response of the transport industry to these changes?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, the transport industry has been very positive about these changes. I've spoken to a number of operators who are very enthusiastic, and the Road Transport Forum said the government has recognised the inherent waste and inefficiency in the current RUC system. It is refreshing to be working with a government on these issues for the overall benefit of the economy. Truckers already received 6 weeks' notice of any RUC increases, something the last government refused to do, and have allowed for electronic distance recording and electronic display of RUC licences. In addition, the revenue from road users is now largely invested back into the roading network. By creating a modern, fairer and more efficient RUC system, industry is free to get on with the job of helping New Zealand grow.
That the Honourable Aaron Hughes.
Mr Speaker, why does he choose to put a...
Order.
I think you've had your day, Jerry.
Order. I've got to be able to hear the supplementary question as the member's own colleague, the Minister, has to be able to hear the supplementary question. The Honourable Darren Hughes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Why does he choose to put greater emphasis on getting people to their holiday homes more efficiently at the expense of other transport modes which would also result in efficiency to the road transport system, such as committing to an airport-to-city rail link for the City of Auckland?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, the member opposite shows once again a disturbing misunderstanding of economics and economic efficiency. The reality in this country is some 85% of passenger transport occurs in private vehicles, and that is going to continue to occur. And that highway that the member refers to is massively more used than the current rail system, almost the current entire rail system in Auckland.
Sue Moroney.
To the Minister, is he aware that around 60 people met in Te Kaupata this week to support the establishment of a passenger train service between Hamilton and Auckland, and does he agree that that service could improve the efficiency of road transport for those stuck in traffic on Auckland's Southern Motorway every morning and every afternoon?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, I'm doing this from memory, but my understanding is that the cost of subsidising a passenger on a train from Hamilton to Auckland is something like $15,000 or $16,000 per trip. It would be cheaper to hire them a helicopter to fly them, from Hamilton to Auckland than actually to subsidise that train service.
That brings to a conclusion questions for oral answer. I call on